Hi. So, I just wanted. Okay. No, I'll talk. I'll talk. I feel like my neighbors are gonna hear me. They're like right there. I don't know if I should or not. I'm gonna close the door. Hold on. I'm gonna close the door. Or I could go on a walk. You guys wanna go on a walk? So, hi. Hi. How's it going? Good to see you here. Um, yeah, I just wanted to do a stream because I know it's been a while, maybe like a month, 2 months, no, 3 weeks. I don't know. It's been a little bit, and this is just gonna be like really, really informal. I don't even really have anything to say, but I wanted to just check in and let you guys know that I'm still alive, still basically like stuck in my house. Although, you know what, this isn't that different from what I normally do, except for I get to work from home full time now, which doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. I don't feel that bad. And I've just been like going on bike rides and going hiking and like walking around my neighborhood. And like, yeah, I guess I go to the grocery store once a week, and every time I go, there's more people wearing like surgical masks and things like that. I actually wore one like once, and then I was like, this is stupid. I don't want to wear this anymore. This just makes me feel awkward. But actually, I went to the Asian supermarket on Thursday, and they actually had a sign on the door that said, if you have a mask, please wear it. And then when I went inside, like every single person in the Asian supermarket was wearing a mask, and there were like glass things like between you and the cashier was like sanitizing everything, and it was just crazy. No, I'm not on hiatus. I just haven't well, my normal schedule is like interrupted. And I just haven't really felt like I had anything to say. And then, you know, who was it? Our friend Olaf Anderson or Melky or whatever, you know, he is like off YouTube. And so, yeah. But, and I feel like no one else has been streaming. Like, VDR still streams a little bit. Has Paul Talk been uploading? I don't know. If he has, I haven't been getting the notifications. Or maybe I'm just not paying attention. I don't know. I feel like no one's like doing this anymore. Or maybe I just, I don't know. Let me see. Anyway, yeah, I really just wanted to check in if you guys have like anything you want to say to me. Go ahead. It's kind of just nice to have like a place where people can chat with each other, I guess. Like if this is all, I really am gonna like delete this because I'm not. I literally have nothing to say. Mossad? Why is Mossad in my chat? What have I been listening to? Like musical or like podcasts or something? You want me to stream more, but I don't even have anything to say, you know? I don't have anything I want to talk about. Musically? And what I kind of like is, what's that song? It's called Freight Train by like this like old black lady who like plays guitar. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I forget her name. It's called Freight Train. Look it up. It's really good. Like, you know, kind of like folk music or something. I don't know. I haven't been listening to that much music. I probably should. I've been playing the guitar a little bit. That's kind of fun. Jewish group suing for religious freedoms over COVID-19. Well, why aren't Christians doing that too, you know? Some of them may start doing that. Yeah, freight train, go so fast, freight train, run so fast. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I don't know what to think about this whole like virus thing. Like, at first, I guess I was just, well, a few months ago when like Stefan Molyneux was kind of freaking out about it, but no one else was really talking about it. Uh, I was like, oh, this is gonna be just like the bird flu or like the SARS virus, and you know all those things that seemed like nothing ever really came out of it. So I thought it was gonna be like that at first, and then someone sent me like, this was, I don't know, over a month ago. Someone sent me like a Twitter post with people in Italy like lined up for food and they were all wearing masks, and I was like, oh, that doesn't look normal. And at that point, I was like, I should probably watch like a video on how I should prepare for this. So I did, and they were all like, buy toilet paper, stock up on food. So I went out and bought a bunch of toilet paper. This was way before it like, you know, started running out. And I don't know about you guys, but apparently I haven't been checking because I have plenty. But apparently the toilet paper is still like impossible to find, which is just kind of crazy. Yeah, I bought toilet paper like well in advance. That was basically it. And like a few cans of like corned beef hash. But I'm so glad that I did. I was like, I wasn't really worried about like getting a virus. I was worried that people were gonna freak out and start buying up all the toilet paper. So that was like the best decision I've ever made, basically. And I actually had my parents like go to Costco and like buy me some too, and they like bought it too. Like my whole family bought toilet paper like well before it started running out. So yeah, thank God. What else has been going on? Oh yeah, something really terrible happened on, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday of this week. This is heavy stuff, but my father-in-law just like randomly died like in his sleep. Like they we didn't have an autopsy or anything, but I think what happened is he was like taking antibiotic, and this antibiotic, like a heart condition, like when the ambulance came and stuff, they were like, oh yeah, we think he had a heart attack or something. But it was weird because I don't think he's ever had a heart attack. Like his heart condition was basically asymptomatic. So they thought that he like died in his sleep, but we were just looking. Sorry, I'm not telling this that well. We were looking at all his medications after the fact, and this antibiotic he's taking, it's known to cause like sudden death in people with his heart condition, like quite often. So yeah, we think that's what happened, but it was like completely out of nowhere. Like he just died. It was, and I feel really bad for my husband. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was really shocking. Yeah, sudden death is not a good side effect. I mean, I guess, you know, he was 75, so he wasn't like the youngest guy in the world, but it was kind of out of nowhere, you know? And we don't know what's going to happen now. Like, my mother-in-law, we may like move in with my mother-in-law or something. Like, we don't want her to be alone, you know? You guys are so nice. I wasn't looking for like sympathy, you know, but yeah, weird thing to happen. And they wouldn't do an autopsy at all because apparently they're like with the coronavirus, they won't do autopsies. So we're like never gonna find out what happened. Really, really weird. What else happened? Well, I don't have to go to work. I know everyone's like, oh, this is so sad, we can't go to work, but I don't mind. I mean, I guess I'm still getting paid. You know, that it really sucks when a lot of people like don't have work right now, which sucks. But I'm still getting, I actually did get a 5% pay cut, which isn't that bad. I've heard of a lot of other people getting like 10, 20% pay cuts. And I guess it's only temporary. But I thought I was going to get like laid off. I guess I still could, but I guess like 5% isn't that bad. I mean, that's probably how much I pay in like gas and parking to get to work anyway. Sort of. But what else? You guys want me to like play the guitar or something? I don't, you know, I'm just trying to think of things I can do. Who is Masad? Why is Masad in the chat? It's like ridiculous. Cold takes? On what? I don't know. I just thought I should do this because, like, just so you guys know I'm like alive and good, you know? On anything? Give me like something like concrete to say, you know? Hi. Sorry I'm being so boring. Nothing anti-Zionist is happening. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the guitar, and you guys give me some pointers, okay? Hold on. Okay, it's not up here, so I'm gonna go get it. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. I'm going into my creepy basement. Oh, you know what? It's not here. So I guess I can't. Sorry. If anyone was like excited. It's not here. It's not here. There is like a crappy one, but it's not in tune, and I don't want to tune it. So that's that, I guess. There's a bass. I'm not gonna play that. There may be like an electric guitar here. Play the bongos. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. There's this really cool. Do you guys want to see this cool guitar? It's not mine, but I'll show you. It's an electric guitar, so it's probably not gonna. What do I have running in the basement? I think that's just like the sound that our basement makes. Or you know what? Actually, I think maybe it was the dehumidifier. This is a really cool. Look at how cool this is. Oh wait, that's not the right thing. It's a Rickenbacker guitar, which is really nice. But it's not gonna sound very good. I'm more of an acoustic person. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be cool. There actually is an amp here. There's actually an amp here. Okay. Yeah, I'll plug it in. Why not? Let's see. Where's the thing? Oh. All right. You guys have any requests? Play some Skinner. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see the volume. Nope, that's okay. I don't think the volume's turned up, but it's all right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that doesn't sound terrible. Okay. My nails are too long for this one. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if this is tuned how I want it. Why am I doing this? This is. I'm not very good. I'm not a very good guitar player. And am I just gonna like embarrass myself? Okay, it's in tune. It's in tune. I don't need to do that. I don't think that sounds very good. Can someone tell me what to do? That's a little bit better. Really, really slow. Okay. Okay, that was just a test run. Okay. Someone asked what kind of guitar it is. It's a Rickenbacker, which is really cool. I think it needs to be louder. You guys think it should be louder? I don't want you to. The amp is like way over here. Hold on. I normally play the acoustic guitar, but whatever. It's not here. Okay. Play Jimi Hendrix? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's loud. Okay. I feel like it needs more like reverb, right? I don't know. I can't really I can't play any Nirvana songs, but I used to know. I used to play like a whole song, but I can't really. I'm trying to remember, how did it go? It was like do 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 do, and sky was made of amethyst, right? You guys know that song? Oh, I'm trying to remember. It was good. Oh, that was it. Okay. Oh shoot, I totally remember it. And the sky was made of amethyst. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you guys, stay here because this is definitely getting deleted. So it's now or never if you want to hear this. Lou's just mad because like he plays the guitar and he's way better at it. This world. Oh, I don't remember how to. I don't know how to play that, but I could play. What was that whole song? Violet or something. It's called Violet, right? Yeah. Go take everything. It's a good song. Courtney Love is a terrible guitar player. She was pretty good at singing though. I mean, like if you're into that sort of thing. Shoegaze. Yeah, that's why I need like a pedal or something to like cover up how bad I am at it. A bit of gaze. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing that other song I was playing before. Wait, no. No, that was wrong. Shoot, how did it go? Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. It's really shoegazy. Okay, I think that's enough. I think I've embarrassed myself enough for one day. That was bad. I'm sorry. Probably should have like planned it in advance, huh? Let's see. Vivaldi on the guitar. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? If I could actually do that. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. Just yeah, I would feel a lot better if someone else was like trying to play the trumpet and doing it badly. Yeah, will you upload a whole song in tribute? That would be really cool. Did you guys ever hear our friend Olaf Anderson try to play the what was it, like, not the banjo, it's the ukulele or something? Like he's even worse than me. I can at least like change chords on, in time. It doesn't take me that long to change chords unless it's like a really complicated one, but I generally know which ones I can do in time. I don't have like a big long pause. But I could probably work a little bit on my strumming techniques. You miss Olaf more than I miss going outside. I know, like, why doesn't he just start a new channel or something, right? What are they gonna do? Like, dox him again, you know? You're right, it is good to play music. It's good to like have hobbies. Like I tried drawing the other day. And you know what I did? Cause every time I try to draw, I'm always like so embarrassed that I stop after like 5 minutes, you know? But I just watched like, you know, one of those tutorials where they show you how to draw something like really easily step by step, and that was helpful. Then you can actually have something that you're not completely embarrassed about. And it was just like drawing like flowers and stuff, but yeah, I was bored. I am not the next R. Crumb. Here's the thing about stuff like drawing, maybe music. A lot of people learn how to play music maybe later in life. But with drawing, I feel like everyone that's really good at drawing or like does it for a living has been doing it since they were a kid. You know how like all kids draw, but most people stop. I think it has a lot to do with not being, you know, we never really had any actual art instruction. It's like imagine if they did that with music, like they just, you know, told you to like bang on the piano and like figure it out. They actually like teach people how to play the piano. And you learn by you learn to play the piano by, you know, playing other people's songs first. But with art, they're just like, here, draw a picture. It's like if they were to just put you on the piano and be like, here, just write a song, you know? But they don't teach people like the way I think the way to learn like drawing and art and stuff is to like um, you know, copy great drawings or paintings or whatever, right? And then you can like at least get the technique down. I don't know, maybe Paul Talk doesn't agree with me, but that's why I always kind of like gave up with drawing because I was just too embarrassed because I didn't know how. I wanted them to show me. Nirvana is good. Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. Like a lot of musicians are self-taught. But yeah, I mean they probably start off, you know, playing those Nirvana songs basically. You have to learn to figure out the chord somewhere. We're taught not to copy. Probably culturally downstream of copyright law. You know what's interesting? Like, um, I've been reading about, you know, like classical education and stuff. There's this book, what is it called? It's called The Well-Trained Mind. And it's about, like, how they used to educate people. And they're in the, what is it called? Like the grammar stage. You know, there's like the trivium, and there's the grammar stage. That's like the first stage. And in the grammar stage, it's all copying. So you know how now when you go to like elementary school, they're like write a story about what you did this summer. But it's like you don't have any. I get what this book is saying is that people need to have good examples, and then they can like, you know, imitate them before they try to be creative. Otherwise, they don't have anything to go off of or work from. They don't have any ideas for material in their heads, you know. So, I think it's like that with any art, like writing, music, um, painting, whatever. You always have to start off imitating. Cultural appropriation is the basis of art. Well, I don't know. I believe in that though, because it's like that's why modern art is so crappy because it's just like you have to do something that's completely unique and like that's the only way that it gets judged. It's not by if it's actually good or not. It's about like how original your idea is. Like who cares if your idea is original? Wouldn't you rather it be quality? you know? Like think about your favorite paintings. Are they? I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some degree of originality, but the thing is that like Michelangelo or something, he had to learn. He probably, he didn't just get up and like paint the Sistine Chapel one day. He had to like copy a lot of things for a long time before it was good, And his painting isn't that crazy of a departure from, something that came before him. It's like a slight improvement, I guess. The Hudson River School. You'll write a song and then realize you ripped off half the melody from another song. Yeah, but like it's like that's, everyone, even like Mozart and them like borrowed stuff all the time. They didn't really realize they were doing it. What's that song? You guys know Procol Harum's "A Whiter Shade of Pale" is just that Bach song. And then you remember like the Flaming Lips song was actually ripped off from like a Cat Stevens song. People got mad about it, but it's like, did the guy even realize he was doing it? Probably not. But I actually love the example of that Procol Harum song. It's just, I don't know if it's Harum or Harum, Harum. Yeah, it's a Bach. What is it? Air on a G string. It's just Bach's Air on a G string, but it's like, I guess, that was enduring. It's a good rock song too. It doesn't, You have a relative that was in it? Dang. Yoshimi Battles. Yeah, I think it was on. Oh, yeah, that's the name of the song, right? Yeah, it was from like a Cat Stevens. Actually, no, I don't think the song. It was on that album, but I don't think that was. I think Fight Test is the name of the song. But yeah, at first, like, I heard that and I was like, oh, he ripped that off. But then someone was like, he didn't, like, he probably didn't do it on purpose, The mad are only appreciated as genius in the future. That's a thing, like Van Gogh or something. We're supposed to think that he's like the best because he was crazy, I guess. That's why I actually think he was like the first modern artist. Yeah, but I made a whole video about this topic. Like, you don't need to be crazy to make good art. People who say all art is reappropriation don't understand inspiration at all. I guess it depends on how you define appropriation. Yeah, I don't know what the difference between inspiration and appropriation is. Well, it's a bad angle. I look like I have a double chin. Puvis de Chavannes was the first modernist, or so Paul says. In any case, Van Gogh was a skilled craftsman. What about Manet? Actually, that was when they taught us about art history. They always said that Manet was the first modern artist. But I guess I don't think with Van Gogh, I don't know if he was trying to be a modern artist or if he was just trying to paint and like to the best of his ability. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that much about him. But like with Manet, they always say that he was the first because he was the first to like mock. It's so stupid, you guys. Like they present Manet as like this, Galileo figure going up against like the French Academy where they're just producing these like, naked Greek mythological, enormous Greek mythological paintings of like naked women. We're supposed to think that this is like the most like evil. This is how it's presented. We're supposed to think that it's super evil. And he was like the great liberator, basically. But I don't know. I think he was. I mean, yeah, obviously he was like a subversive. Maybe he was just like a crappy artist, and he was mad that he wasn't winning awards from the Academy. Hold on, I missed what you just said. I always bring up the example of Schoenberg as a modernist who didn't try to be modern. Hold on. I really felt he had exhausted the romantic language. I always thought he was trying to be modern. Oh wait, what did that last comment say? Inspiration relates to being directly instead of through the lens of prior art. See, but I don't think that the problem with that is no one, you can't exist outside of prior art unless you're like a feral child who was like brought up by wolves or something, you know, because everyone's seen art. Like there is no escaping like influence or reference. But that's why it's goofy with the kids when they're trying to make them be creative or you know, produce like works of art or writing with no reference, because kids generally haven't been exposed to as many things. Like they need to first be exposed to, you know, great art and writing and such, and then they can produce it, basically. Let's see. You build on existing culture. Exactly. No one exists like in a bubble outside of culture. Let's see. Howling is an art. Sort of. I'll send you his lecture. My evolutions. It's pedagogy as always. Huh. Yeah, with the trying to go off and like start a new Christianity or whatever. I don't even think that. I don't know how many. Well, I guess you could say like the modern evangelicals are trying to do that or something with their like, you know, Christian rock or Christian rap. I think they're just trying to like appeal to the zeitgeist instead of being countercultural. Um, but like with the early Protestants and stuff, they were trying. I think they were trying to go back to like the early Christianity, but the problem with that is they didn't really know what that looked like because no one exactly knows because we don't have a time machine. Let's see. I could conceive of futuristic art that is morally good. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what you mean by futuristic. You mean like computer graphic or according to Silverman. That's pretty funny actually, Maximilian. It does not say the playing of guitar of women. Maybe in church. Yeah, it's not, you know, probably shouldn't have playing guitar in like a big cathedral. It's just it doesn't work. I've got an idea for great art. Full African garb, bamboo pencil sheath. Drop me off. Guys, this chat is getting really weird. Away from the marketplace. Paul Talk is the current pinnacle of new art. Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's I think it's hard to make really great art when you don't have like a mentor, or maybe not a mentor. I don't know. I think it would be helpful if there were many Paul talks around, and then they would be able to, like encourage each other or like compete with each other, like competition would be good. It's interesting though, like with music, even any kind of music, it just hasn't been like degenerated the way that like painting has. Paul talks about that a lot. Oh my gosh, it's already been 40 minutes. All right, I think I'm gonna probably end this unless someone has a stir the revolution back up. I'm not starting any revolutions. He's writing an opera. That's amazing. What's it gonna be about? Painting? You know what I need to do? I'm gonna clip my fingernails because they're really long, and then I'm gonna practice the guitar, and then I will play you something better than what you heard. All right. So, all right, I'll just leave it at that. See you guys. How do I end it? Guys, I don't know how to end it. Oh, I see.